It's time now for a closer look with Al Travis. Let's see how the stories are picked for Cluck TV. A Cluck TV production.
Al Travis with another closer look for Destination Small Town. Destination Small Town, we find great businesses all over the Midwest. And if they're thriving, there's generally one rule of thumb, and that's that they love what they're doing. And that's exactly what's going on with DbarJ Quilts. Let's take a closer look.
Who are DbarJ Quilts? They're a small-town quilt shop with a down-home feel but a large-town inventory. They do custom quilting, custom quilt construction, custom quilting products, retail sales, and classes. They have a large selection of 100% cotton fabric as well as full line of notions. They love visiting with their customers and trying to help them to solve any problems that may arise while working on a quilt top.
All right, let's try to join Joyce Mitchel, the owner of DbarJ Quilts, via satellite. See what we can learn about the new line of rulers she's designed for the quilt community. Thanks, Joyce, for taking a little time to do this closer look with us. I really do appreciate it.
I am so glad that we were able to do this interview.
Joyce, our audio is a little bit skewed, but we're able to see you just fine. Joyce, can you tell us about the rulers?
Yes, I have designed a line of rulers. The two most popular are the square-up rulers. The one has a 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 6.5, and 8.5, and the square-up 2 has the 5.5, 7.5, 9.5, 10.5, and 12.5.
So Joyce, what's different about your rulers?
First, they're made from a fluorescent green, and also the lines are etched into the ruler. They only have the squares that you most commonly use, so there's no confusion with the lines.
Have you made any others?
Yes, we have. We have designed the highlighted eighth ruler, which has all the 1/8" lines on it. Those 1/8" lines are not only etched into the ruler, but they are also labeled on the ruler, so they make it easier for them to find. We also have the rectangle up, which gives you all of the common rectangles that are in quilts, plus the two most popular flying geese sizes for squaring up those flying geese. We also have some shapes that we have designed. We have a 45-90 triangle. We also have a 6-point star, an 8-point star, and an equilateral triangle that we have designed.
So why a laser cut?
We laser cut our rulers so that those lines are etched into the ruler so they will not wash off, they will not wear off.
Would you mind doing a demonstration about how they work?
I would love to demonstrate how to use the square up ruler. I'm going to use a half square triangle, and all I need to do is find the 4.5-inch square and lay it on the half square triangle, and I use the opposing corners and put them on the seam line. Then I have a nice large area to spread my fingers out away from the edge of the ruler. So then all I have to do is trim it and flip it around, line up those corners again, and trim. And then I have a nice square piece to put into my quilt.
Okay, for those of us who don't quilt, what's squaring up?
The importance of squaring up your pieces, your units, your blocks, is so that you have a nice flat quilt. You will not have any puckers, you will not have any gathers, and your quilt will lay nicely on the quilter so that when it is quilted, everything looks beautiful.
And if someone who's a big quilter wants to find out how to get one of these, what do they do?
My rulers can be found in several quilt shops who have bought them from me across the country. But if your quilt shop does not carry my rulers, you can either find them at DbarJQuilts.com, or you can call me at 660-598-2222 during regular working hours.
Ken, Joyce, thanks so much for your time. You have any final thoughts for us?
I would like to thank you for this interview, first of all, and also I hope that many of the quilters out there will purchase my rulers and try them and just see how much fun quilting can be when it's not confusing.
What does DbarJ mean and where does it come from? DbarJ stands for Dean, Barry, Joyce. Many years ago, Barry, their son, was raising bobby calves, and one year on the way to the state fair, after seeing all the ranch names on the gates along the way, they decided that their 5 acres needed a fancy name. So DbarJ was born. When it came time to choose a name for the quilt shop, well, there just wasn't any other to choose from. DbarJ Quilts, etc. 405 1st Street, Rockville, Missouri, 64780 or phone 660-598-2222.
I always love taking a closer look at these businesses in small towns. You can tell a gal who loves what she's doing in a business that's going to work. Thanks again to DbarJ Quilts and you for watching A Closer Look.